This was not somebody on a whim going in there and deciding I'm going to steal a pack of bubblegum. This was a 5-year felony that they somehow charged you only with a 90-day misdemeanor. Period. You need to work. You're not working. I mean, you tell me you got full-time employment, but you work in a barber shop where you make $100 a week. That can't be full-time. Unless you cut one hair and then sit there for 8 hours and then come back the next day and cut one hair and sit there for 8 hours. That's not working. And this was, I didn't like the way this whole thing went down on this. I read this report. You guys were acting in concert with one another. This was, there's no way I'm not placing you on probation. You cannot leave the state, 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. You're not to enter. These pens. You're not to enter 21,000 West Road in Woodhaven or any other Lowe store. And you're not to have any contact with employees of the Woodhaven Lowe's. No contact with employees of the Woodhaven Lowe store. You're to attend the economic crime program. You're to serve 2 days on the court work program. You're to pay, which results in a $35 a day cost. You're to pay restitution in the amount of $1,146. That will be paid through the court. You're to pay fines 100, costs 50, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. Fines and costs are $275. Screening fee is $60 for $335. Probation fees are $240 for $575. You have attorney fees of $40 for $615. Court work program fees of $70 for $685. And then you have $1146 in restitution. Total should be Heather, would you do the math? I think it's 1931. That includes the restitution.
Judge, I got 1831.
Yeah, you might be right. I think you're right. It's 1831. If you violate, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for 90 days. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal. It's your life. Really? I mean, they only give us one of these things. You got 3 kids. You're on a bridge card benefits. You're not working enough. At some point, if you've been a barber for 10 years, I think it said, yeah, 10 years and you're in 100 a week. Maybe it's time to find something else to do. That's just my opinion. Can you pay all of this today?
No, Your Honor. We would ask the court if you could set up a payment plan with probation department.
No, I'll set it up for him. Maybe eligible for early discharge if he's compliant, so he could get off in 6 months if everything's taken care of.
Thank you, Jeff.
If he doesn't have any previous violations. You're going to tell me how much you can afford to pay, Mr. Robertson. I hope you came here with some money. I thought we talked about that. You owe this store a lot of money. I know we all get to decide our own fate. You ever think about doing something else? Like, I don't care if it's a Burger King. I mean, you're gonna make $16 an hour. You work 40 hours there, you work 40 at McDonald's, you're making a good living. You put yourself in a bad position here, but I'm not making Lowe's wait too long for this money. So you got to figure out something. If you think you're going to tell me 20 a week or something, that's not going to work.
No, Your Honor, I believe that if you divide the amount into 6 months, that he will have that paid off in 6 months. For whatever that,
I don't think he will. How can he?
but he wants to get off.
He's making. All right. So you think he could pay $150 bi-weekly?
Yes,
How much do you have today? I'm telling you what,
100 by the end of the week.
you pay $150 bi-weekly. I'm starting you March the 13th. If you need more time, you're going to come and talk to me. Mr. Roberts, am I making any sense to you?
Sorry.
I hope so. I mean, you're going to be 36 years old or 35 years old, right?
Yes,
I ask you a question. I'm not trying to be a wise guy. If you're full-time as a barber, how many hours are you there?
5 to 9.
5 to 9
Almost.
a day?
Yes, sir.
So you're working anywhere between 25 and 45 hours a week.
Some weeks are busy, some months are busy.
But if you're making $100 a week, that means you're only making $4 an hour if you're working 25.
As a minimum.
What to tell you, son?
Again, Mr. Robertson is,
I have a feeling you're up to this. This was a sophisticated operation. I try never to get involved in what they do. It's their business. This should never been charged as a 90-day misdemeanor. Never.
Your Honor, if I may, regarding his income, he is trying to find other shifts at other shops in this community.
Yeah, I mean, he should have been doing that years ago. I'm not trying to be it's his life.
He's also, told me that he's gonna be getting engaged in, skilled trades. So to, enter, he has his high school diploma from Oak Park, and he's going to be enrolling in Wayne County Community College, to get a ball rolling as far as,
That's
skilled
good.
trades.
That's good. Perfect. But time's rolling on you. You know what I mean? Good luck. You'll meet with probation. Thank you. Adriana Giselle, Gajagas. 26W40321. They still haven't got you this video? Your appearance?
Let's see, on behalf of the defendant who's present to my right, who's sitting here for the court this morning, Adriana Villegas. And Your Honor, as to the discovery, we did receive paper discovery, we did receive digital. However, there's one digital video that we cannot download and open. I did speak with the prosecutor about it today. He's going to check with his officer in charge, and it may be that I have to go to the station to watch it, which is fine. And it's the testing video at the station that I need to see.
Okay, is my next date with them on the 18th, Heather?
Yes, it is, Judge. We could do 8:45.
At 8:45?
Would that be by Zoom or in person?
If you two are on the same location, I don't mind Zoom.
It would have to be by Zoom if that works for you, then at my office. Okay.
So March 18th at 8:45. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. Amanda Justine Garrett, 25T. And ma'am, you're gonna get your notice down the hall too, ma'am.
Thank you.
This young lady I'm talking to.
Thank you.
Okay,
Just for the record, bond conditions did require my client to attend AA once weekly, just for clarity, she did present her.
I knew your client would do that. Thank you. Amanda Justine Garrett, 25T 7000567. All right, good morning. Your name? All right, you're charged with failure to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs. Submitting chemical testing through DNA with positive results on January 19 of 26. You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I will give you one. Would you like a lawyer?
No.
Call him, Beth. So that is the charge. If you plead guilty, or if you're found guilty, this would be a second technical violation. You could receive 10 days jail. Do you understand that?
I understand.
And did you sign an advice of rights form today or not?
No.
You're presumed innocent. All those people on those, John, are gonna need,
You come in on the meeting, sir. Thank you.
advice of rights. All right, so if you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a contested hearing. You're
Okay.
giving up your right to remain silent. You're giving up your right to question their witnesses. You're
Okay.
giving up the right to bring in your own witnesses and to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and we're not going to have a hearing. Do you understand that?
I understand that.
All right. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you, you still wish to waive your right to a lawyer?
Yes.
To the charge that you failed to refrain from consuming alcohol or drugs, testing positive for alcohol on January 19 of 26. How do you plead?
Yep.
All right. Did you consume alcohol within the 3 days preceding that? And what did you drink?
Fuck.
How much?
A pint.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted. Ms. Wild, your name?
Elizabeth Foster.
All right, so let's talk. She went inpatient for 21 days in California.
Right.
How many times have you tested since then? Has she been,
She's tested 3 times.
No,
Both
then-
have been negative.
all right, good enough. I don't see any reason to do anything unless you do.
Yeah, the only issue that we have is that she was due to phase up. With the 90 days, we're gonna have to phase her up on April 29th if there's anything to address on the record here.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is 2 total. Perform 4 hours of, anything else you want to tell me?
No, I just, what I discussed earlier, I took the bull by the horns. I slipped, I fell, and I knew I couldn't get up on myself.
You're not to be extended to the next phase until April 29th. You're to perform 4 hours of community service. That's to be completed by April the 10th.
Okay.
Okay? We'll call it a day. I'm not gonna set any costs. I at least give you credit. You had a relapse. You went in. You were in there 21 days. I see no reason to pie. Let's just stay with it, okay?
Yes, thank you, Joe.
All right, thanks.
Thank you,
Thank-
Doug.